You thought my heart too far diseased. You wonder when my fancies play, to find me gay among the gay, like one with any trifle pleased. The shade by which my life was crossed, which makes a desert in the mind, has made me kindly with my kind, and like to him whose sight is lost, whose feet are guided through the land, whose jest among his friends is free, who takes the children on his knee and winds their curls about his hand. He plays with threads, he beats his chair for pastime, dreaming of the sky. His inner day can never die. His night of loss is always there. When on my bed the moonlight falls, I know that in thy place of rest, by that broad water of the west, there comes a glory on the walls. Thy marble bright in dark appears, as slowly steals a silver flame along the letters of thy name, and o'er the number of thy years. The mystic glory swims away, from off my bed the moonlight dies, and closing eves of wearied eyes, I sleep till dusk is dipped in grey. And then I know the mist is drawn, a lurid veil, from coast to coast, and in the dark church, like a ghost, thy tablet glimmers to the dawn. When in the down I sink my head, sleep, death's twin brother, times my breath. Sleep, death's twin brother, knows not death, nor can I dream of thee as dead. I walk as ere I walked forlorn, when all our path was fresh with dew, and all the bugle breezes blew reveille to the breaking morn. But what is this? I turn about, I find a trouble in thine eye, which makes me sad, I know not why, nor can my dream resolve the doubt. But ere the lark hath left the lea, I wake, and I discern the truth. It is the trouble of my youth, that foolish sleep transfers to thee. I dreamed there would be spring no more, that nature's ancient power was lost. The streets were black with smoke and frost, they chattered trifles at the door. I wandered from the noisy town, I found a wood with thorny boughs. I took the thorns to bind my brows, I wore them like a civic crown. I met with scoffs, I met with scorns from youth and babe and hoary hares. They called me in the public squares the fool that wears a crown of thorns. They called me fool, they called me child. I found an angel of the night. The voice was low, the look was bright. He looked upon my crown and smiled. He reached the glory of a hand that seemed to touch it into leaf. The voice was not the voice of grief. The words were hard to understand. I cannot see the features right, when on the gloom I strive to paint the face I know. The hues are faint and mix with hollow masks of night. Cloud towers by ghostly masons wrought, a gulf that ever shuts and gapes, a hand that points and pallid shapes in shadowy thoroughfares of thought, and crowds that stream from yawning doors, and shoals of puckered faces drive, dark bulks that tumble half alive, and lazy lengths on boundless shores, till all at once beyond the will I hear a wizard music roll, and through a lattice on the soul looks thy fair face and makes it still.